Hello and welcome. It's good to be back. Boy, did I miss it here in Perth. Sweltering weather for this match is really going to sap the players' energy. Rotations, I guess, will be the key. A reasonable turnout for this match. My co-commentator for this match is Matthew Richardson.
We're a great, great club, a club that no one
Banners
loves
ready for the players.
We don't exist at all. The mighty Buy is our name. We're the greatest at this game. Yet, despite a lack of coaching star players.
The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelled correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to wax. We have the toss of the coin, the visiting team winning the toss. This match sees one team from within the 8 go up against one outside the 8. In the minds of many, I guess, the result of this match is already decided. Well, they say patience is a virtue, but if we wait any longer for the siren to kick things off, I'm sure this crowd will get a little unruly and maybe take matters into their own hands. First quarter has begun.
To be prepared is half the victory in footy. Let's see who has come to this game with the right mindset.
Silk really gets onto this one. Kicks it. Takes that one strongly. Jams it on the boot. McGuinness, the better man there. Gets boot to leather. Nice work from Lysette. 40 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Goal. That's his first. Lysette with the first goal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Silk, look about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Choose to kick it. He takes an uncontested mark. 50 metres from home. Marston on a 30-degree angle right here. The goal for West Coast. The visiting team in early trouble. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Silk got a fist on it with the ball now. Cole gets the hand pass. He brings it out of the pack. And the mark will be paid. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Nice interception. The ball is hammered towards goal by Mills. The visiting team trailing, but they can still easily catch up from here. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Hearn has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. He hits it. Shuey gets cleaned up. Lysette has the football. It comes off hands.
Surprise, motherfucker.
All up.
Silk with the hit. McKenzie taps it. Shuey is able to grab it on the half volley. Goes short with a hand pass. Kicked by Vardy. I guess it was worth a go. Nice interception. Finding the running play. Smith kicks it straight over the boundary line. Choose to kick it. A solid mark from Schofield. Jams it on the boot. Great grab.
The dominance we're seeing from West Coast at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contest and take a mark inside forward 50. Sheed with the kick. Silk with a strong mark.
Jams it on the boot. He wins the contest. Chips it down towards half forward. A mark by Smith. Sends it on its way. Silk got under it. Jams it on the boot. Hands like dinner plates. Kicks it. Strong mark. Bumps the pigskin. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Silk. He collects the loose ball. What was that? Ball goes over the line and out of play. West Coast coach using the bench. The ruckman hard at it. Nat Nui nicely outclassing Silk. It's with him now. Can he do it? He takes the shot. Well, with kicking like that, you'd have to say it's a goal he would have kicked 99 times out of 1,000. 2 goals would change the lead in favour of the visiting team. Disappointing kick there.
The Eagles just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. Strong mark there. He boots it. He drops the mark. He gets boot to the ball. Mills puts it through.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball is bounced. Deft touch from Nat Nui. Henderson controls. Mills made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. On top is the visiting team. All is in readiness. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Nat Nui knocks it down the field. Squeezes out a handball. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Kick by Joker. Hearn, the better man there. Gets boot to high. Vardy, delusions of grandeur. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. Just a few points the difference. First break is finished and play is set to commence.
If you can believe it, the mind can achieve it.
Davis beats the hand pass out. Intercepted by Joker. Vardy decisively. He has the ball. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Going for goal number 1. Hearn takes the mark.
Hearn's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Potter kicks the ball. Mills with the ball.
Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 40 metres from home. Mills hammers the ball for goal. Mills just gets it through. The visiting team have scored the last 2 goals. The visiting team with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Eagles 21-12. The bounces straight up and down. Lysette wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. Hearn got under it.
Hearn needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. He grabs it, sending it on its way. Malikan marks the ball.
Puts boot to ball. Marked by commotion. Puts boot to ball. Casanova would have been jealous if that pick up. Mills gains possession through the interception. The goal for the visiting team. Mills with his 4th. He's certainly playing well.
They're just playing kick to kick out there, and it barely had to come a loose ball in the forward line.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here's the bounce. Tapped by Silk. He's got the football now. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. I can already tell that's not too good. He's injured. Richo, can you tell us what you saw?
That looked like a glancing blow from here, but he's taking his time to get back up. Oh, he'll have to go to the bench for now.
He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Good drop punt by Shuey. Duggan takes it well.
Look, the Eagles haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Henderson with a strong mark.
He pumped that one. Shuey takes the mark. Gets boot to leather. Strong mark. Chips it down towards half forward. Great mark under pressure. Puts boot to ball. McGuinness wins the marking contest. 50 metres out. Shot by McGuinness. Has it got the carry? He'd like that one again. It was a shocker off the boot. I'm not sure which side that lad is playing for. Out on the full. Boots it. I guess it was worth a go. Approaching the goals now. West Coast are on the ropes right now. I would have expected him to nail that. We'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Lysette with a chance if he keeps a cool head. Cuts towards the middle. Nice work from Sheed.
Sheed has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Nelson by hand. Cole intercepts it. Quick hands finding the running player. Gets tapped.
The ball crosses the line. The ruckman battle it out. Clean tap by Lysette. The loose ball picked up by Nelson. Carpany hand passes it. Going for goal number 1. If he was a golfer, I think by now he'd be using the reverse overlapping grip. West Coast in trouble. Disappointing kick there. Wins the hard ball. Thornton, a massive kick off the boot. Gaff laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. Cripps takes an uncontested mark. Gets boot to leather. Strong mark. Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears.
Mills, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. 50 metres from home. He kicked that one like my mother. All eyes are watching. That shot wasn't meant to hit the fan. He's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand, out on the full. McKenzie with the mark.
McKenzie may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Lining it up with the goal now. Commotion has a kick. He hand passes it. The ball goes nowhere. He grabs it off the ground.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Lysette decisively. McKenzie with the right fist. He gains possession, going for goal number 1. He'll be kicking himself for missing that easy opportunity. The visiting team leads by 14. I would have expected him to nail that. A kick to himself and play on by Hearn. It was all his. McKenzie kicks the ball out of the 50. Commotion over the top. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Gets boot to leather. He kicks quickly. Hearn with the mighty fist. Collected by McKenzie. Handballs. Look at that as she puts it through. Gets her first. The visiting team have scored the last 4 goals. The visiting team by 20 points. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Silt with the punch. Joker onto the ball. Gets boot to high. Cripps the better man there.
Cripps shown a lot of character with his recent performances. He slams that on the boot. Great hands. Henderson with the kick. Good mark.
Cole puts it on the boot. Great mark over the pack. Ryan gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Strong mark. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Dropped by Shepherd. Dances around the boundary line. Couldn't pull it off. We'll have a throw in. Look at the big eaters. They're doing their exercise now as this ball comes into play.
West Coast are losing the battle at the stoppages. They need to get some more grunt in there, contest well and be super competitive. If they can't win the hit out, they need to force the secondary ball up if the ball doesn't fall into their hands. McInnes wins the contested ball.
Going for goal number 1. McInnes goes goalward. It's true. He sinks his first goal. Alarm bells are sounding for West Coast. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The umpire has bounced the ball. Silk with a big fist on it. Penetrating hand pass. He gathers the loose ball. Carpeney, delusions of grandeur. Like the song says, don't you just need someone to shove? Jams it on the boot. Strong mark. Slams it on the boot. A solid mark from Lysette.
The Eagles could take in plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. Maston kicks for goal. The Eagles trail.
Disappointing kick there. We'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Ryan wins the marking contest. Played on. Sends the Sharon on its way. A great effort. Lovely drop punt. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He gets the hand pass. Cole is getting the ball again and again. She couldn't hold on to that one. Very quiet by his standards. Approaching the goals now. What did they used to say at school? Butterfingers lets it drop. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Lecrac with the tap. Controlled by Anderson. Both teams look like they enjoyed the three-quarter time break as we enter this, the fourth term.
You can always rest easy knowing that you gave 100%, win or lose.
Nice mark there. 40 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. The kick just clears the line for a goal, and that puts them further in front. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
Silk has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch, and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. Homsch boots it. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. It's in his possession. Sending it on its way. Cripps with the mark.
Gets boot to high. Cole had it, lost it. Henderson with the mighty fist is in his possession. Umpire not hesitating to call the ball up right there. Claimed by Lysette. The ball mopped up. He gets the hand pass. Nicely intercepted by Ryan. Henderson comes away with the ball. Shuey with the mighty fist. Whack. Have that, mate. Cripps guides it. Bounces favourably for Shepherd. Takes possession.
Surprise, motherfucker.
He brings it out of the pack. An easy grab for Carpeney. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. West Coast are in some real trouble here. Disappointing kick there. He's searching for his teammates. Natanui collects it. He grabs it on the run.
Natanui's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. He clears the ball. He's got a handball away. He handballs it. Nelson blocks it, passes by hand. He slams that on the boot, puts boot to ball. The mark will be paid.
Jams it on the boot. Duggan was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. The umpire has released the ball. Silk without a touch. The clearance by Natanui. Kicked by Smith. A mark by Vardy. Vardy sends one up towards the wing. I guess it was worth a go. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Let's hope the shot at goal was as good as the delivery. 30 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. A chance to add one more to his tally. His aim was just on. The visiting team lead the Eagles by 19. I would have expected him to nail that. McKenzie spills it. Gathers the ball, squeezes out a handball. No good. The visiting team by 20 points. It's not the score he was looking for.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, West Coast might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. It takes courage to throw yourself at the ball like that. Ryan gets the footy. He gains possession. Redden tackles him to the ground. The ball is tapped.
A short handball. Intercepted by Joker. Duggan bumped off the ball. Pointless attempt by Hobbs. The bouncing ball is controlled. Slams it on the boot. Great mark. Goes by hand. Clean pick up by Joker. Jams it on the boot now. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. The contest, no match for him. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 25 metres out. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Chalk up a goal for the visiting team. The lead has been increased. The visiting team lead West Coast by 26. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Natanui nicely outclassing Silk. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Gets boot to leather. Jeddick gets the upper hand. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice mark there. Lecrae coughs it up. I would have bet my mortgage against that result a little bit earlier, but I guess that shows I may join the ranks of the homers. Happy to do so. Terrific game.
We have to feel a little bit for West Coast. They've worked really hard to get into a good position to win this match, and they've let a golden opportunity slip through their fingers.
We are still the greatest team. Now for no reason here is a guitar solo.
The final score stand. The visiting team 48, West Coast 22. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us, Richard.
It's been my pleasure, Dennis. We look forward to having everyone back soon.